Hello, on for the next project after the red beachhead 60 runs we did. So for this project, we decided to pretty much take the money we made on that one, plus some extra money I had laying around, and then time and we had between that and we ran some heists to try to get some extra currency. So I decided to go with why not waste even more currency in this, and we'll do a something I've been curious about doing is a tropical tier 16 map versus tier 15 beach burial chambers map, and pretty much in using the Zana mod Delirium to see which one brings you more drops overall, more shards at the end. Which map is better between the two. I do know that one is tier 16, one's tier 15. Also, one has Doctor, one doesn't. But we're trying to see just pretty much how many splinters you can get. So I'm pretty sure, if I had to guess, I'm going to assume Tropical is better just because it's a tier 16 and it's an easy layout. Compared to Burials, which can get confusing at times with all the doors you have to open. But personally, I'm going to assume, what I'm going to do is, I have everything right here separated. So they're both identical exactly. And pretty much them using are Gilded Metamorph for the Metamorph at the end, who's probably gonna kill me a lot. I went with Polished Legion. I wanted to go with Gilded Legion, but those are really expensive. When I tried buying those earlier today, it was about 13 chaos each, and it just wasn't worth it. And I got these for 4 chaos, so it was just easier to go with this one. And then we're also doing Gilded Breach, which is probably up there as one of the two most important. Pretty much Breach and Legion are the two you have to run. So this will give us 3 breaches every time. And then we're also doing Gilded Elder as our 4th one. So Gilded Elder we're doing just because it's more mobs on the map. The little squishy portals they summon also gives you more mobs on top of that. So it's worth doing Gilded Elder. In fact, these are super cheap. It's not bad at all. These were 2 chaos a pop. So to make it even more juiced, we're gonna run them all also with the 3 watchstones, War Among Stars for 7 more additional packed elders, Territories Unknown for another suffix, which should bring more mobs into the map, and then also Blooming Population for pack size between 10 to 20, depends which ones I have. I think I have a 14 one, a 12 one, and a 19 one if I'm correct. Yeah, 19 one. So we're going to use the 3 between the two. I'll probably split the 19 between both of them, I'm thinking, and use the 2 lower ones on each of them to make it fair. Oops. What did I do? So pretty much I have everything out here. So both of them are identical. All of them have their 20s of each. And this is 20 maps of each. I know a higher count would be better. It's just the fact that this is so expensive. This is best I can afford. And then I also have the rest of the 640 Chaos Orbs before both of them are all in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run just one at first, just Tropical by itself first, or just Barrel first. And then put all the drops that come in those maps, whatever my loot filter says to pick up, we're just going to pick it up. Unless we don't have portals and we'll have to pretty much nitpick which ones is worth it. But I'm going to pretty much have tabs for them that will be dedicated just to those. And at the end, I'll use my extra tabs I have down here to put all the currency, the maps, the fragments, essence if it's worth it, divination cards. Then I'll go back and I'll clean this out and put stuff in here too, like the deliriums, the metamorphs, and the oils, and price them out to the fossil. It just wasn't worth buying a second tab of these, just because it's not that much. So pretty much we'll price it out. Mostly the profit is definitely going to come from these things alone. This is pretty much this will be the make or break for the map pretty much. Just because without these, you're not going to get anything. So pretty much I did the price breakdown already. So it is very expensive. So the barrel chamber maps, I didn't pay for all of these ones. I just put them in there just to have in the price wise. I only paid for 2 barrel chamber maps and 7 tropical islands. I had the other ones already. But I just did it based on this so we can see an actual result at the end for this league. Also, for maybe future leagues, but probably just this one. But it's going to work the most. So we have the gilded price in here, the polished prices of all 20 of them each. Wait. No, this should be 40. Because each one of these is 20. It should be, actually, just wrong. This is 40, 40, 40, and 40. Okay, that's better. So the price of the 20 each maps and the 40 scarabs that go with them. And we also have for fun, I decided to go by what we did with last map. I had the start level, which is 96. I'm at 5%. Then we also have, this death counter is probably going to be very high. And then whatever level we end with at the end to see how much XP this gives. Hopefully I'm get a level or two, but I don't know. And also how many times we completely rip the whole entire thing. So the rip one is going to be pretty much for if I forget to put a safety portal down. And if we rip and start at the beginning and whole legion ends without us killing the boss. Pretty much anything below 60 splinters is going to be here. Which I have a feeling is going to be a lot of them. So pretty much I have the price of the bloom. Blooms are very... So yeah, there's a 7 for the breaches and everything else was super cheap. So Territories Unknown is cheap at 8 chaos each. And you need 3 of them if you want to do 40. So Blooming and War are expensive. They're 35 chaos each, which is about 1 exalt a piece. And sadly for Wars, you do need 4 of them. And for Bloomings, you need 3. It's just because Wars are 15s, Territories are 18s, and War is 12. So yeah, Blooming's 15 and War is 12. So that's why you need 4 of these just to hit the 48 mark. 45, and 3 of these is plenty. And then the amount of chisels was 160 chisels to get them all, so about 3 chaos, which is stupid. How cheap that is. Alchemies, this is how many alchemies it took me to fix them all, to where all of them don't have any reflect on it, no regen, and no temp change. Because temp change I'm not going to want to waste my time with. And everything else I just left on there, I'm going to hope for the best. I didn't really pay much attention to these. I'm just going to hope that it's good. And we only spent about 14 scours, which is about 4 chaos. So sextants, I don't know the correct price of this. For now, 200 is just a guessing idea. So we'll just get an idea of some price down here. But I'll update this to whatever the real price is at the end. It just depends how many times it takes to roll what we're looking for. Pretty much I'm going to keep rolling until we hit Breach for sure. That's the most important one. Alva, questionable. Just because I do have 20 Alvas in here as emergency buttons. So if we don't roll Alva, I'll use my Alvas on here. And then also we're going to look for is, I think there's a 20% pack size one, if I'm correct, 28%, whatever it is. And on the fourth one, it's going to be pretty much anything that says something with more monsters. It just depends really how many times it's going to take to roll. So I put 200 in each of these for now, just an idea. But I'll calculate this out as I'm going through. So if this number changes, I'll change this number too. But I do have 400... No, wait, I think that price might be wrong actually. Hold on. I keep forgetting this is times 2. 40, 60, 120. 120 plus 8 is 200. This should actually be 400. This is off too. So this actually should be 400. There we go. That's much better. Much better number down there. So yeah, numbers. I forgot to double the price of these ones. So I have 400 sextants ready to spend if I need to. And I also do have 30 more in here which I shouldn't need though. So the 400 sextants should be plenty. I went overboard with it just to be safe since they are so cheap. But that should pretty much help. I'm hoping we clear them all, don't die, don't rip like I'm expecting to. I won't do a showcase during this one just because we did a showcase on the what this build is. So you already saw one in advance. And I might, depending how it goes through this, I might end up recording one of these and putting it at the end. One actually does work. It's just I don't want to do one right now because I still have to set some stuff up. So it does take some time. So just pretty much time-wise, pretty much. And I did set it up so that we cannot get any spawns in here. So I maxed both of these out. So nothing will spawn. So it won't screw up the calculations also. Because if I didn't max these out, doing one of these and getting a spawn of these guys could have been disastrous. Especially Drox with his shields And this one poisoning the shit out of the me would have been a mess. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Actually, I screwed up. So I just realized that these are closed off. Oops. So I guess I'll have to actually kill them and then spawn the fourth one somewhere else so I can get the watchstones back. So I screwed up there. I didn't think about that at all. Oops. So I messed that up. So I definitely can't do a showcase now because of my mess. So I'll probably... So I'll go back. So actually, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go fix that mess or get someone probably to help me since I don't know if this character can kill those stuff yet. So no showcase because I screwed up there really bad. So I'm hoping we make more. So and also the Zana mod, it's 640 chaos to run 40 of these, so it is going to be expensive. So I'm looking at a grand total of probably around 2,000 chaos. Hopefully a little bit less of this. Which I actually forgot to do this one actually too. So the exalt. Exalt ratio, I think they're still in the same ballpark, 38 chaos. So yeah, they're still 38 chaos. So let's see how many exalts this is going to be. So which is about 1 to 38. So which is going to equal... Do I want to know what this number is going to be? I think it's going to be this number divided by 38. So it's about 50 exalts we're going to gamble here. 50.5 exalts. So this is going to be a very expensive gamble that I'm hoping works out because I could use that 50 exalts to buy the ring and the bottle of faith technically. Infinite, or even with most of the gems on his characters. I'm hoping this works out. I sort of didn't realize how much money we're spending here until I actually did it right now. So let's hope this actually works and I don't rip this thing. Because ideally, if we can complete every single one and make a good amount of currency out of this, we'll go on to our next project, which is going to be 60 of these, which is going to be really fun. Because these are a lot of fun to do. I just don't know if this character can handle all 60 of them. I'm just hoping they can. Or we're going to take the money and just do what I really want to do, is blueprint fracture this thing 20 times. 20 or 10, depending on what the price is of fracture fossils at the time. But it's my project I do want to work on. Since we do have a 13 currency with 4, for whatever his name is, the demolition guy who doubles everything, and 4 lockpicking guy. So it's a very good one to run. Trinket's not bad because we find the exalt trinket, we make money. So that's a future project though, hopefully. So that's it for this. Oh my God, can't move. So that's it for this video. If I have time, I'll link the one map through later at the end of this video, depending on when this video comes out, depending on when I can get this all fixed up, the mess I made. So I hope if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button below. Come follow me on Twitch where we're doing either this project, which will take up probably a couple days if we're not doing the Quinn League, or oh my God, move. Or any future builds we're doing, an idea or gambles, whatever we're doing next. So you like what you see, put a comment below if you like, a like button, and hope to see everyone on the next video.